This is the Transparency Podcast Show.
People, if they stay at a comfort zone, they will always stay at comfort zone because at that time when I was already involved in insurance, I already actually pretty much in my early 30s, I already left home and I moved to Long Beach area, Cerritos area, and then years later I found out all my high school friends, they are still in Irvine. If you're in Southern California, you know Irvine is pretty like a heaven. Meaning everything is so pretty and so people are so nice. In early days you don't see any homeless at all, so it's like so different from other cities, other counties. and and I think that will bring people who lives in there feel um comfort. So when they go, let's say they visit LA, they'll feel, oh my gosh, it's so dangerous. Same, this is a personal experience. I'm in Long Beach. I'm very familiar and I'm very used to it now. But let's say my one time, my sister and my family visit me in Long Beach, and I take them to the downtown Long Beach for dinner. And then when they see it, oh my God, I'm scared. It's so dangerous. But it's really not because they're in a comfort zone. And when they go outside, everything they see is not comfortable. Yeah. So I'm gonna fast forward to real estate. So I start studying real estate in 2018, 17. And this old friend, which was I mentioned earlier, my best friend, who somehow came back into my life as a friend, of course. Um, and then he said he already got a license. Okay. And then he said, okay, we can do it together. I said, okay, fine. Yeah, we can do that. And because um I didn't pass the first time, I'm not ashamed of saying that. But I didn't pass the exam first time, but I didn't give up. I tried again. I started really hard. Um so I passed second time. So now in reality world, selling is the key. So no matter what you know, or what you know, what you study on the exam is totally complete 90-degree different. Because 90% of the time when you do business, even the insurance part, the stuff they ask you, they test you for you to memorize is not in the real world. So, however, moving forward, so my friend and I decided to go do real estate together. And then when I start doing that, I start realizing something. Because when we were younger, he is more outgoing. I'm the shy one. I'm always talk very quietly, always the follower, follow his lead kind of thing, kind of kind of situation. And then when we kind of reconnect, that's about what 25, 20 years later on, I feel the switch. Now I become more outgoing. I'm not afraid talking to strangers. And he became more introvert. And he's afraid of doing things, meaning taking risk. So I found out it's kind of interesting because um, I think just like what I said, because due to my experience, because of whoever that person say my English is not good, and that's a drive from there all the way to um to me become like a involved in real estate. And on the flip side, my friend, the high school friend, I believe he's been in a comfort zone all the way from 25 years ago all the way to there. So he doesn't have up and down, up and down. So when you don't have up and down, that means you only experience this. And in my experience, like, phew, boom, right? So that made me stronger and made me have, put it this way, doing sales made me have more thick face. So when it comes to doing that, I realized that, and he's more shy. He's more not risk taker, and of course, eventually, we both realize it isn't gonna work out because I'm very go 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 go, very ambitious, and he's more like, I'm gonna wait until this happened, then I'll do this, or I'm not sure. Like if I throw in a pitch or throw an idea, my response will get, um, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, or I'm not sure if this is gonna be good for me or good for us. So, even I'll give you an example. Even at that time, remember, since I have, e-commerce experience and he's some sort of involved in e-commerce as well. So I kind of provide a new idea for e-commerce. I was like, hey, maybe we can do it together outside of real estate. Um, he said yes, and then day by day, and then his feet got colder and colder and colder. So by I don't know, very soon, like couple weeks, he's like, I can sense he's like, I'm done, I'm give up. So yeah, so so back to my original purpose of telling you guys this story is, I don't get lucky. Maybe you see who I am today, but I have 20 or 25 years of experience, and many successful people are the same. And a lot of people go to school, absorb information, knowledge, but if you don't take action, you don't have that up and down experience, um, then you won't be able to transform because transform is a verb. Information is a noun term, noun vocabulary. So so when that person told me, "You're lucky," I say, "No, I'm not. You don't see the hard work or you don't see what happened to my past. I worked so hard for other people's company, other people's dream. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying the fact. And, at the end, it doesn't come with me, but my skill, my experience does. So in order to have that, then you have to, you know, take actions and just do it.